What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kosher Nostra back at you guys with another sneaker review, unboxing, and of course that on feed, guys. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, we got a little bit of a special box here. This box is dope in my opinion. It either sort of looks like a sunrise or a sunset over a pyramid. You've got a lot of sort of reddish orange colors kind of going on with that really bright sun right there in the middle. My favorite, however, part of the box is going to be the one side of the box that just features nothing but hieroglyphics, guys. The top half of the box is in blue. The bottom half of the box is going to be again in that sort of orange kind of tinted color. And as you kind of turn the box, there's sort of some mismatching and stuff going on with that. I honestly have always kind of been a sucker for Egyptian mythology and all the mystery and the intrigue and all the weird crazy stories and stuff, going all the way back to since I was really little. So anytime honestly anything references ancient Egypt, it definitely piques my interest a little bit, and this box is really crazy. Pretty cool how Concepts decided to keep with the ancient Egypt theme, going right from the Kyrie 5s into the Kyrie 6 collabs. I actually was asked probably in the Concepts review if I thought that they were going to continue with that theme, and I definitely said no, guys. So I was completely wrong. I just figured that, you know, looking back on what they did with the 4s and then with what they did with the 5s, that they would probably have something completely coming out of left field for the 6s. But no, guys, they did not, and I definitely expect that future 6 drop from Concepts. That's going to sort of put a bookend on the life of the Kyrie 6 as we sort of get closer to the Kyrie 7. I definitely expect that again to be something involving ancient Egypt, but who knows? They might switch it up at that point, guys. Probably not, considering you've got all these sort of special boxes that kind of go along with one another. Guys, let's check these shoes out. Alright guys, there is the sneaker in hand, the Nike Kyrie 6 Concepts collab. These are pretty tough. I would say that these are insane, but we've already seen some really dope stuff from the Kyrie 6 line. Me personally, that Kyrie 6 City Pack, basically every colorway of that pack is bonkers, guys. I honestly love that City Pack. Definitely one of the toughest packs in my opinion. Easily the toughest 11 pack or 12 pack or whatever. I don't think there's been a pack of shoes that big, but in my opinion those colorways are just so crazy that it kind of left me anticipating a lot with this Concepts drop. And not to say that I'm disappointed, but guys, that City Pack set the bar so high. I was sort of looking for a little bit more with this colorway, and honestly I feel like when I look at pictures of the grade school pair, I haven't seen the grade school pair in hand, but I feel like that pair is a little bit tougher. I really like how they sort of emulated a stereotypical Egyptian pyramid wall on the back portion of the grade school pair. Really none of that on this pair. You've got sort of this, all of this sort of pink kind of guava upper to the shoe itself. Not a whole lot of detailing on the upper itself. The swoosh, however, guys, makes up a little bit for that. You've got this crazy sort of metallic swoosh. I'm not exactly sure what they were going for with the pattern inside the swoosh. The only thing I can really think of is maybe how the pyramids and things like that have weathered over time. So guys, if you know what the influence for that swoosh is, definitely hit us with that down below. The right shoe has a couple different details from the left shoe. You're gonna of course feature that Concepts logo in sort of this kind of light blue, kind of pastel blue on the actual tongue. Once again, the word Concepts itself is written in this sort of metallic font, and there's definitely an iridescent to that metallic, just like there is on that swoosh. As you look at the inner portion of the strap on the medial portion of the shoe, it actually says Concepts right there on that medial portion of the strap. When you look at the left shoe, it's going to say 6 right there. It's going to have the Roman numerals for 6. And then when you look at the tongue, it's actually going to have the Kyrie Irving logo on the tongue. So a little variety between the left shoe and the right shoe. When you look at the strap of the shoe itself, the name of this particular sneaker is Khepri. And it's a shout out to the god Khepri Ra, which was one of the ancient Egyptians' gods. So on the strap of the shoe, guys, you've got a scarab beetle represented right there, which was what represented the god Khepri, which of course is the name of this colorway. Khepri was one of the Egyptian deities. He was one of the sort of sun gods, I guess you would say. Khepri's main job was to sort of move the sun from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth every single day. So because of that, it sort of embodied resurrection. So that was part of the whole theme. And that sort of has a lot to do thematically with the career of Kyrie Irving and making the jump to Brooklyn and his hometown and stuff like that. The reason they chose pink and blue is because those are actually the colors that represent when the sun is actually rising in the morning in ancient Egypt over the backdrop, the sand, the pyramids or whatever. So I guess with this pair, you've got sort of the sunrise, where as one of the Kyrie 5 colorways, you've got that sunset colorway. Pretty dope. Pretty cool how they did that. And then as you turn to the outsole is pretty cool. A little bit confusing, doesn't make a whole lot of sense until I read the fact that the colors chosen and used on the actual outsole were supposed to represent the most expensive scarab beetle that was ever sold. Scarab beetles are something that have been made into jewelry, or jewelry has been fashioned to look like scarab beetles, I should say, for years and years and years, centuries and centuries. So that's why they chose the colors of that outsole. There's always sort of a method to the madness when Concepts is involved, and that's something that I always appreciate. Last little detail, guys, right here on the lateral portion of the shoe, there is sort of this pretty cool little hieroglyphic, very small, sort of hidden just about by the strap and by some of the lacing system right there. A dope little detail right up there. Guys, what do you think about these? Are you copping these? Were you looking forward to these? Were you disappointed in these? What are your thoughts on these, guys? Let me know in that comment section down below. I personally am a fan, but you guys know I'm biased. I'm a Kyrie head, so I'm obviously going to be copping these things and looking forward to any colorways that they're dropping and sort of shouting from the rooftops that these things are fire. But like I said, guys, I'm definitely a bigger fan of that city pack. These go hard. I think that grade school colorway is a little bit tougher, but fam, let's check these things out on feet, see what we can't do with the sock combo. Guys, thank you for rocking with me in my video. Y'all know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe. Any questions down below, I'll try to respond as quick as I can, guys. Much love. Stay blessed, fam.